Hello friends, welcome to another video of Slidescope. In this chapter, you are going to learn about what is JSON. So JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation and it is a file format. JSON is used for storing and transferring data. Suppose you want to transfer structured data, you want to store structured data in a lightweighted format. So for that you can use JSON. That's why JSON is a lightweight format for data storage. JSON uses human readable text to store and transmit data objects consisting of attribute value pairs and array data types. JSON is easy to understand and self-describing. In most of the API response, in most of the APIs that are there on internet, so most of the APIs return JSON as an output of their API response. That's why JSON is very important thing, and for students it is really necessary to learn JSON if they are trying to build their career in the field of data science or software development or similar fields. Now here I have a very simple example of JSON. So in this example you can see first I have used these curly brackets. So this curly bracket starts from here and it ends here, you can see. Then I have written a key here, so we can call it a key or an identifier. This is class, and instead as a value of this class I have written 6 here. So that means this particular data is of class 6 or grade 6, you can say. So this particular data is of class 6 students, and then in students you can see we have an array here. So this square bracket represents that there is an array, and then in this square bracket we can write these curly brackets. So inside these curly brackets we can write the keys and their respective values. So you can see we have a key here and its respective value, then another key and its respective value. So now if you will take this JSON as an example, so in this JSON there are two keys. One key is class and the other key is students. And when you will talk about this students in particular, the type of data that is stored in student is an array of 3 students, and the type of data that is stored in class key, the value that is stored in class key, this value is of integer type. Now when we have this students data, in students data you can see there are 3 more libraries here, there are 3 more dictionaries here. In this first case you will see we have a key value pair. Here the key and value both are string values, and again here the key is string value and the value is integer. So now you can see one more thing, that when there are 3 values in this array, so every value is separated by a comma, and because this name Peter is the last value for this students array, so there is no comma here, and now the bracket is closed. So this is meaning of an array here. So if you are familiar about handling arrays in any particular language, so then you will understand this very easily. And if you are familiar about associative arrays in PHP, if you are familiar with dictionary data types in Python, so in that case you will understand JSON really easy. So this JSON code defines a student object which has an array of 3 students or 3 student records which are objects. Now read the definition once again. JSON uses human readable text to store and transmit data objects consisting of attribute value pairs and array data types. So you can see we have attribute and value pairs. So this class and its value, the students and its value, and you can see the value of students is in form of an array. In this array we have three values. Every value have every values are also arrays in which we have two values. These are associative values: name John, age 23. So this is one example of JSON. There are many examples to come, and in this chapter of JSON, first we will see some examples of JSON. Then we will see how we can handle these values using Python.